Welcome back to another episode of Wired for Sound. Today we're coming to you from Thunder Bay's Marina Park, and it's Summer in the Parks. This is free, eh, Jason?
Absolutely. It's a free city-run event that happens down here at Marina Park every Wednesday evening.
And it's fun for the whole family. If you look around, there's kids, there's parents, there's the parents' parents.
And their parents too, probably. And it's fantastic. It's not only just music. There's food, there's Old Fort William is down here, there's lots of vendors, plenty of stuff for everybody to do.
It smells fantastic down here. What is that?
I think that might be the kettle corn. Maybe it's the Bannock burgers. Maybe it's the twisted ice cream. I don't know. It all smells really good to me though. And you know, one of the best things about this is it starts at 6 o'clock. With all this food down here, there's no need to go home first. You can come straight down here and have your dinner here.
We did.
Absolutely, of course.
Straight from work. Come on down to Summer in the Parks at Thunder Bay's Marina Park. So stay tuned to Wired for Sound. We've got a great show coming up for you. Summer in the Parks, what brings you guys down here?
I'm looking forward to hearing Flipper Flanagan. I haven't heard them in 20 or 30 years, so we'll see if they're still just as good. I'm assuming they will be.
We're backstage right now. It's Summer in the Parks, and with me I have Flipper Flanagan, Flat-Footed 4.
Got it right.
Did I get it right? Yes, it was in my head. I was a little worried about that. I'm like, say it right, say it right. So we're backstage and we're at Summer in the Parks, and these guys are playing tonight. If you don't know Flipper Flanagan, I'll say that for short, then you're probably not from Northwestern Ontario. Tell our viewers who you guys are.
Well, we've been around for 45 years almost now, and this is Banjo Bob Balabuck, Brian Thompson. My name is Jamie Giroux. This is Jack Wall over here. And and we've been playing Summer in the Parks, I think, since it started way back in the Waverly, when it was in Waverly Park.
Wow!
And we've just thought this was like the premier event every year to be able to play at this, and it's quite a privilege. So, but we play bluegrass, Irish. We like to call it Celtic Appalachian music.
Celtic Appalachian.
Yes.
This is just one of our biggest joys of all, to come here and play in Summer in the Parks, as the people are so appreciative. And what I like is the set that people are going to hear today is sort of a cross-genre. We're going to do a little bit of bluegrass, a little bit of Celtic, a little bit of folk, and even some country and blues in there. And it's just a crossover of everything.
And most of it we wrote.
Most of it we wrote. All original.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. So, and there will be CDs for sale.
You write all your own music, and from what I've heard from you before, it's all mostly written about the area.
Yeah, our opening song will be Damn Big Lake, which you've heard before, and it's about that big lake out there that we have all lived on the borders of for the past, well, longer than we can think of.
And we're sort of hoping that all the people that are listening to the music will be able to sort of reflect upon those songs that we do, because I'm sure some of it has some significance to their lifestyle.
Now, what about you guys? I know there's 4 of you. Is there any particular song that means more to you guys?
Oh, Where the Rainbow Ends is the song I like the best, because it's, to me, it means a bunch of old men coming to the end of their careers, so to speak, and still having a great time about it, and it's where the gold is. So, you know, that's what I like. I like that song.
Great. Now, what about what number CD are we on right now for you guys?
We've got 3 CDs, Damn Big Lake, Damn Big Party, and Where the Rainbow Ends. But we've also got a vinyl record called It's Alive from back in 1978, and a 45 from 1982 called The Welcome. And but we changed position on stage, and we call ourselves the Grumpy Grandpas, and we now have a CD that we'll be releasing next week or the week after at the Teddy Bear Picnic.
And the music of the Grumpy Grandpas is just another facet of our evolution.
Yeah. And Brian is just qualified as a Grumpy Grandpa, and he's the last one.
I'm grandfather now, so I can.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So we're all grandpas now, and all grumpy.
We're not grumpy though. We're not really grumpy
yet. Summer in the Parks, like you said, you've been here from the first. How's it changed?
Well, the originals were in Waverly Park, and the stage was sort of shaky, and you put 4 big guys bouncing around on a stage, and it's a little unnerving at times. But and the audiences would sort of filter in, and it wasn't quite as well attended. But they have really organized this thing well, and they're attending you know, in much larger numbers and much more comfortable environment, and that's an incredibly solid stage. It's all concrete. We can't shake it.
He can't bend it at all. There's no way he's going to bend that stage.
I think too, really, one of the things that I've really noticed is that much better PA system, sound of, quality of sound, control of the sound is much better. You know, they've evolved a lot here, and it's much more professional than it was, you know, whenever it started 10 years ago or so.
I don't know, it's 40 years ago.
40?
Well, maybe. Well, what was 1980?
We're going around
1980,
there.
that's 31 years.
Yeah, yeah. We played 1980.
I think the selection committee too, on the Summer in the Parks Committee for Entertainment, I think what they're doing is they're giving the audience a better spectrum of what the city has to offer with, I don't like to say local bands, I say Northwestern Ontario artists.
Before we wrap up, where can our viewers find out more about Flipper Flanagan? Where can they get your CDs, most importantly?
Well, the information they can get from www.flipperflanagan.com. And CDs, the easiest way is either at Caltrek or at Fireweed. And you can always get them on iTunes. And the Grumpy Grandpas will be on iTunes in about 4 weeks. So.
Great. Well, we'll have to come track you guys down and do another interview with you as the Grumpy Grandpas. Great.
Come to our concerts too.
Yeah. Great. Well, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you doing the interview with us. It's a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You guys are great, and I can't wait to see your set. Great. Yeah. It's for Wired for Sound. I'm Sarah MacArthur.
She'll shed salted tears for the love of the ocean.
What brings you down to Summer in the Parks here? I see you have a takeout container.
Oh, I'm gonna get some Masala Grill food and just here to listen to the great music and enjoy the sunshine.
Excellent. Enjoy. It's a beautiful day down at Summer in the Parks, and with me I have the Summer in the Parks coordinator, Jean-Paul DeRuver. Now, Jean-Paul, you are an artist yourself. People might not know that, but they should. You're a musician yourself and a singer-songwriter. What was it like picking all these acts for Summer in the Parks?
Well, it's not just my responsibility. A lot of people think that it is, but it's actually, we have an advisory committee that gets together a couple of weeks before the first Summer in the Parks concert, and we actually decide the lineup based on the applications that we receive. So we all have a lot of fun, but I mean, at the end of the day, we pick some of the best acts that we have, and we place them in the best order that we think fits, and we try to come up with theme nights for the summer as well.
Great. Now tonight, what is the theme for tonight?
Well, tonight is one of our, it's more of a variety night, and we're calling it a showcase night because we've got some staples in our musical community, as well as some newer acts. I mean, we've got Mood Indigo. They've been playing jazz around town for years. Flipper Flanagan is, you know, household name in Thunder Bay now, and then some new blood, the Auditor General. They're a younger act, and they're sort of graduated. Last year they played the Superior Youth Festival, and I mean they've graduated now into a band that would play for the audiences of Summer in the Parks. Now, is it tough, not only as being part of the advisory committee, but being the coordinator for Summer in the Parks? Is it tough trying to pick acts that will appeal to such a wide range of people? I mean, we've got kids here, families, older folks. Does it get tougher as things go on? I mean, this isn't the first year you've done this. Has it gotten tougher in the last little while? I don't say it's gotten tougher, because what we actually do is, I don't just book for the Summer in the Parks. We also have Canada Day, as well as the Teddy Bears Picnic. So, for example, we have the Grumpy Grandpas, who is our local children's act. Normally they would apply to perform at Summer in the Parks, but are they the best fit? Not necessarily, but for the Teddy Bears Picnic, they are. And same thing, we have a lot of younger acts that are applying, so where do they fit in? The Superior Youth Festival happening at the end of August. We've got Riverfest happening at the end of, in the middle of September, and then otherwise we try to come up with theme nights for the, throughout the Summer in the Parks concert series. But it also depends on the acts that apply. I mean, some bands may not apply because, you know, they can't really, they can't make it work that week or something like that, so it depends on availability too.
Right. Now, I noticed there's rickshaws down here, and the city buses are running down here into the Marina Park.
Absolutely. We've got our shuttle bus. It comes by every 15 minutes. I mean, if you want to park down at the Heart of the Harper Parkade or anywhere downtown, it goes all the way down Court Street from River to Pearl, and then back around through Cumberland, and brings you right here, drops you off and picks you back up and does the whole loop all over
over again.
Perfect. That's super. And it's very green. Now, Summer in the Parks, it's a free outdoor concert.
Absolutely, and it starts at 6 o'clock, runs till 9, and it's every Wednesday from now on until August 17th is our last one.
Perfect. Anything else?
That's all I've got.
No, super. So if you want to know more about Summer in the Parks, you can go to the City of Thunder Bay's website. I believe it's thunderbay.ca.
Yep, www.thunderbay.ca/Summer in the Parks or /SITP. They both work.
Perfect. And if you want to find out more about Jean-Paul, where can they go? Quick plug.
JeanPaulDeRover.com for sure.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you very much, Jean-Paul. Enjoy Summer in the Parks, everyone.
Each and every Wednesday night. We've got many more Wednesdays to go. We take a
You're down at Summer in the Parks. What brings you guys down here?
Beautiful weather, great music. It's just a nice place to come.
I'm just enjoying the nice weather and coming down to listen to some music.
Have you been down to Summer in Parks before?
This is actually our first time in a couple of years now.
Really? Nice. And is there any band that you're looking forward to the most tonight?
No, just looking forward to some great music, that's all.
Great. And how about you? Are you having some food?
Yes.
What are you having?
French fries and hot dogs.
We came to see the Auditor General. They're pretty good, so.
Welcome back to Wired for Sound. I'm Jason Wellwood, and I'm here with 3/4 of the Auditor General. Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Well.
And you?
I'm better than he is.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. And you, sir?
I'm not doing very good.
Very sorry to hear that. The Auditor General are going to be taking the stage here very shortly after the great Flipper Flanagan's Flat-Footed 4. Are you guys nervous having to follow up such a Thunder Bay staple as Flipper Flanagan's Flat-Footed 4?
I wouldn't say nervous, pretty honored. I mean, I'm pretty big fans of them, and my other band has been playing some gigs with them for a while, so it's pretty cool. Just in the last little while, I've got to know them all pretty well, and like I said, it's an honor.
Now, you mentioned other bands, and we'll get to that later, but now the Auditor General has been yourself and then as a band for 4 years now?
Yeah, something like that. Well, I started playing shows in 2008, and then slowly started getting the band together, mainly through our other band, which we will talk about later.
Later.
Yeah, so it just kind of started that way, and but lately it's been definitely more of a group effort. So it's pretty fun. It takes the pressure off of writing by yourself, and the sound evolves quite a bit as a result of band effort.
Now, joining in as the drummer of the Auditor General, what kind of challenges did you have having to write something a little bit different than what you normally play with Jamie?
Well, actually, I became involved with the Auditor General back when Jamie just started. He just came back to town, and I really liked the songs. I didn't have a lot to do that summer, so Jamie and I actually played a lot. Yeah, it was just drums and acoustic guitar for a while there. So that was fun. I really like it because I get to just chill out a bunch more. Maybe even try my hand at singing a little, maybe a little. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Excellent. And Justin, is Jamie a harsh taskmaster when he gets you up on stage?
A taskmaster?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Does he crack the whip a lot?
No, it's all good. We've been in bands together for a long time. I think all of us have pretty good chemistry together. Not so much socially, but musically it ends up working out. But I'm used to everybody.
That was very diplomatic of you. Now, Jamie, you've mentioned your other band. You're at one point or another have been in several bands. You're currently in 2 or 12?
I'm currently in 3, which I think I have the least amount of bands out of the rest of these guys. I'm pretty sure. You'll have to check with them. But yeah, currently I'm in the Greasy Creases, which is a bluegrass band, and I play bass occasionally for Renee Parr, who goes by the name The Lovely Kinds.
Very cool. And you, sir?
I have a couple bands, Tap Out and Norris, 2 much heavier bands. One which is actually leaving for tour right after we get off that stage. We're going down to Guelph to start a tour for our band Norris, which just put out an album earlier this year through Year of the Sun Records. It's called The Great White North. It's available on iTunes and all that good stuff. But I don't want to go on too much about that, because then Jamie will get very mad at me. He's a very violent person behind closed doors.
I'm menacing. I'm a menacing presence.
The members of the Auditor General are multi-dimensional, not necessarily...
Can't put your finger on us.
Well, you could, but musically, you can't put your finger on you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I think that's true of most bands in Thunder Bay, especially when you've been playing for a while. It's such a tight community, and you know, you start playing one band, and you start playing some shows with other bands, and you start talking to other people, and oh, it'd be really cool to start a, well, like with Josh's band Tap Out, right? I mean, they're a hardcore band that sings songs about MMA, and so it's kind of cool to just, that's the scene in general. I think most people, like I said, after a while, you kind of want to branch out and try different things, different instruments, different sounds.
And you actually left Thunder Bay for a while, and now you're back. Was the music scene in Thunder Bay one of the things that that brought you back?
Yeah, I'd say for sure. I think that's true of a lot of people. Is you kind of miss the camaraderie, and I think not that it's easier here. It's just I find it more comfortable to create here. We have so many incredible venues, and you know, a lot of support through things like LU Radio. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and Shaw TV. No, but a lot of other things where in bigger cities, you know, there's so much competition and there's so much ego, and I don't. Thunder Bay's not really about that. It's more just about playing music and having a good time, which is pretty much what we're all about.
Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for speaking with us today here on Wired for Sound. For Wired for Sound, I'm Jason Wellwood here with the Auditor General.
Let you go, but sovereign heads of state in my mind, I beseech you. This time let us win the day. Don't make me walk away.
I'm Jason Wellwood for Wired for Sound, and I'm back again with another couple of picks for you this week. First off, we've got this incredible singer-songwriter from Ottawa, Amanda Rhéaume, and her latest CD, Light of Another Day. Now, Amanda used to do full band stuff. She's gone to a more introspective singer-songwriter, some pedal steel, and a great little song, or a great little album rather, called Light of Another Day. And Amanda will be here in Thunder Bay once again. She'll be playing the Live from the Rock Folk Festival actually in August, and you can check her out there. She'll be playing a couple of sets at Live from the Rock. Second up for you, we have a power metal-esque project. The name of the band is Avantasia, started by Tobias Sammet of Edguy, and it encompasses a power metal opera. And what this is actually their live tour. They went around the world in 20 days, and actually the name of the Avantasia album is Around the World in 20 Days Live, the Flying Opera. And it's a fantastic, fantastic bargain. 2 CDs, 2 DVDs, just chock full of all sorts of live stuff. And some great singers on there, not just Tobias Sammet, but Jorn Land is also involved, Andre Matos. As far as power metal goes, this is the bee's knees. So for Wired for Sound, I'm Jason Wellwood, and stay tuned for my next round of picks, because you just never know what I'm going to choose.
Thank you for watching another fantastic episode of Wired for Sound. We've been coming to you today from Marina Park down at Summer in the Parks, which happens coincidentally every Wednesday night down here at the Marina.
Not every Wednesday, Sarah. They do stop on August 17th. They don't run through the winter.
Really? Well, they should.
They should. Coming up next time on Wired for Sound, we've got a special edition focusing on a great fundraiser entitled Music for the Masses, taking place in downtown Port Arthur in September. So make sure to stay tuned for that.
So thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to be a part of Wired for Sound, email us at cable10@shaw.ca, and we'd love to have you. So for Wired for Sound, I'm Sarah MacArthur.
And I'm Jason Wellwood.